All right, y'all. Peep game, man. It's your boy D-Ty TV. We back in the building. So peep this, man. I was watching this DJ Envy and Tyrese little situation earlier today. And I wanted to just come back on here and touch up on it a little bit, but I don't know if y'all heard it. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it so y'all can hear what they were talking about. Then I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. Let's see.
On the Breakfast Club, this is where the tea spills, right?
Right. You got the text I just sent you.
If you've been injured in a
Punk
car
ass
accident,
YouTube
don't
ass,
call
man.
an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and it's how I got
You the text, right? That's somebody that works for Tyrese. You see that text?
I'm looking at the text.
Now, I never mentioned anything to anybody that he flirted because you have
Let me see.
it wouldn't have went down like that. I would have never amazing day, right? Because I didn't want to be a part of him ishing on his wife, right? Group text, and I never replied because I didn't see it.
My bad.
Me and your wife were
start it from right
communicating August 11th, 2022. I got receipts. Did I disrespect your wife or did I not?
I'm
Yes.
so sick of people putting that in what you said, because you didn't say box him in your mouth. You said I want to box your mouth.
Right.
I want to box your mouth.
So to answer Tyrese, yes, he was blocked. And the reason I know he was blocked is because he
you
had
block his mouth?
Charlamagne and myself on a group text, and I never replied because I didn't see it. He did
Charlamagne
speak to my
childish
wife,
shit.
and he wanted me and my wife to go on live, and he wanted to ish on his ex Samantha. He wanted to ish on his wife. And I actually texted him, and I said, "Good morning. No, I'm passing on this. I prayed on it. Wasn't in the cards. Stay blessed. Have an amazing day." Right? Because I didn't want to be a part of him ishing on his wife. Right?
Ishing on her.
So then he said I was lying and he never said anything disrespectful to my wife. Well, what he actually did was when they were talking, he was one of those dudes, and we all know that guy that tries to plant those seeds. If you had a man like me, it wouldn't have went down like that.
See, Tyrese trying to ease his way on up in there. If you had a man like me, it wouldn't have went down like that. Man, first of all, I had my wife's number, period. Let's keep going.
I would have never. And I never said anything. And I'm going to tell you why I never said anything. I never said anything because
First of all, second of all, I'm definitely saying something. Ain't no nigga about to be texting my wife talking about if you had a man like this and that. And I don't say nothing out of respect. Fuck that. The respect is out the window when you did that. Let's keep going.
yes, Tyrese was there and he did help save my marriage. And I was like, I just don't want to ish on that. So I just kept it quiet and I just stepped away from him. Because it's difficult because you have somebody that helped, but then you also have somebody that's trying to hurt. But me and my wife accepted the help side, and he opened us up to a place where, you know, we were able to fix our relationship and fix our marriage. And our marriage is even stronger now. Then I got a text, July 8th, 2022. You got the text? I just sent you the text, right? That's somebody that works for Tyrese. You see that text?
I'm looking at the text.
Now, I never mentioned anything to anybody that he flirted with my wife. What does that text say?
I'm not reading.
Man, if a nigga flirt with my wife, it's on and popping. My wife not even about to be texting no nigga anyway, period.
It says, yo, DJ Envy blessings. Stay away from Tyrese, bro. He tried to destroy my marriage and career. He will do the same to y'all. Please, I'm open to talk to you. I'm not trying to gain anything from this. I'm just sick of the devil, and I refuse to know what I know and not tell good people what's up with that cat. Please stay away. He will try and get your wife. What's the date of that?
July 8th.
Sound like Tyrese already done fuck somebody girl. Now if he getting scared. Hold on, let me put this shit on full screen.
2022.
July 8th, 2022. So
it actually says, please stay away. He will try to get you and your wife.
Right. Shut up. But that just shows that's him as a person. Then the guy, he posts his picture and tells you his name, tells you who his wife is, tells you the people he knows. He says, I want you to be real because that's what Tyrese did. He did it to me, flirted with my wife, and he's doing it with you. He had no idea because I don't even know this gentleman.
So hey,
I don't
look,
know why y'all.
Tyrese out here, he been Usher before Usher was Usher. He just behind the scenes with it. Usher right in your face with it. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't have that conversation when he was just up here.
Because I didn't want to disrespect him. I was like, I'm just going to tell him what it is and leave it at that. He apologized, and he said it was the psych meds. Remember, it's the psych meds. Oh, my God, I would never. Bull-ish.
Y'all lied to me. We sat here and had a whole hour and 30-minute conversation, and now you saying all of this stuff after the fact. Tyrese saying all of this stuff after the fact.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. Let's call my wife, please.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
Am I on the radio?
Yes, you are. You're on the radio.
She trying to act
Tyrese
like,
is calling me a liar. For
she trying to act like they ain't talk about this before he left this morning. She talking about, am I on the radio? You know your ass on the motherfucking radio. Come on now.
people that don't know, I stopped talking to Tyrese, and there was a reason why I stopped talking to Tyrese. Not because only did I think he was a bozo and full of ish, but also because of the way that I felt he was talking and conducting business with my wife. So I'm going to step back, and I want Charlamagne to ask the questions because I don't want you.
Don't ask me
I want you to ask.
Charlamagne is not getting involved
I
in
want
this
you to
in
ask.
no way, shape, or form. This is good morning, Gia, by the way. Okay?
Good morning.
This is a conversation between a husband and a wife, and why the husband stopped talking to somebody and why the wife stopped talking to somebody. So the husband and wife should have a conversation. I'm sitting back watching the Casey Crew live. Go.
Good question. So, babe, just for people that don't know, Tyrese helped save our relationship when we were going through probably our lowest point, and I cheated. Tyrese came in and really helped us and guided us through our relationship. Correct?
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
And then we got to a point where we stopped talking to Tyrese. I even blocked Tyrese, and I wanted to box his mouth, as I said the other.
Now hold on. Before I keep this going, there was another video where DJ Envy said him and his wife didn't know Tyrese at all. They wasn't cool with him. His mans, they wasn't close in no way, shape, or form was they had any type of relationship. Did they have any type of relationship? So my thing is, why was they so open to bringing him into their problems when they don't even know this man? And then you got Charlamagne over there, like, why couldn't he step in and help out if it was getting that bad? Why did they let somebody that they didn't know come into their relationship trying to save something when they could have just worked it out on their own? Now, look, now it's a bigger problem. You know what I'm saying? Personally, me, I wouldn't bring nobody I don't know into my relationship. I wouldn't even go to therapy. Fuck that. If we can't deal with it at the crib, we just ain't meant for each other. That's just how I feel about it. Damn, hold on.
And can you explain to the people why we stopped talking to Tyrese?
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on two different occasions. Once, many, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking to him. And
See, hey, and look, man, that right there is not happening. Ain't no fucking way my wife about to be laying in the bed next to me another nigga. Come on, man. Let's just be real. I know Tyrese, I know he had his fuck ups. He probably was flirting with her, but come on, man. She was kind of leading him on a little bit. I don't know what they was talking about, but ain't no way you a married woman in the bed texting another nigga with your husband right next to you. Come on, man. Let's just be real about this situation, man.
and at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed. And you felt as though lines were being crossed. And
The line been crossed. You feel what I'm saying? When she just said, and I would be laying in bed while I'm texting him. I mean, I'm laying in bed next to you and him texting. What more do I gotta say?
we both decided that we were going to take a step back. And there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset, and let me know what his expectations were of me. And you know
And look, peep this. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but Tyrese he had posted a video a couple days ago when he was showing some of the text messages between him and Envy wife. This nigga Tyrese sending her pictures of his Rolls Royce and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, I know they like nice cars and stuff. I sent her a picture of the Rolls Royce. I'm like, dog, why you sending this man wife pictures of your brand new car? For what reason? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Let me keep going.
At that time, I, 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 I didn't feel as though he was going through any mental issues. I didn't feel as though he was facing any mental challenges at that time. I know that he does go through things, and I know that he has been on medication, but at that time, I felt as though he was very clear minded and everything seemed cool. But when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed?
And
Because people would be
then
like, well, what lines did he cross?
I don't really feel comfortable being specific
Mm.
Man, just tell
because at the
us.
same time,
Damn.
I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him.
Ain't
Um,
no respect.
I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
Okay. I respect
Is
that.
that fair to say? Is
Yeah,
that fair to
No.
say?
I don't have respect for him though, but yeah, no, I get it, and you do it, and I appreciate that what he
So how
did.
did you see it,
No, I
Envy?
know, I know, I
Huh?
know, I know that I know that everything that's going on right now, and I know that he's being boisterous about it. I haven't been on Instagram in the last 2 weeks because we've been really busy, but you've told me some things, but I haven't really seen it firsthand, so it's not going to affect me, the same way it's affecting you because I haven't seen it. But what I can say is that very clear lines were crossed, and
I get it.
there
So how did you see it, Envy?
There's certain things that you don't say to a man's wife. There's certain things that you don't say to a man's girlfriend. There's certain things that you don't say in a flirtatious way. And I told you what he said. You spoke to my wife yesterday, so you know what he said.
So that's why you wanted to box. That's why you said I'll box your mouth.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to box his mouth. It's just certain things you don't play with somebody's wife like that.
Were you
And
upset that he wasn't flirting with you in any way, shape, or form?
a little bit. No, you see, you playing too much. But no,
These niggas stupid. This nigga DJ Envy, man, this nigga always saying what he wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to box his mouth. Just like the two niggas that came up there one time, he was going on them. Yeah, I wanted to do this to you, but this nigga think he Birdman. Nah, yeah, I was gonna pull up on you, but I ain't think that was gangster. You know what I'm saying? This nigga DJ Envy think he Birdman and shit.
no. When it comes to it, I look at it like this. Tyrese did help save my marriage, and I have a respect for him for that. That's the reason why instead of going at him, I just let it go. I just not so spoke to him anymore until he starts going up. Now I don't know if he has a record to sell. He's trying to push his record or whatever it may be. I just don't like it, and the reason I don't like it is that man was up here. He was in our faces. We had a conversation. After the conversation, we let things go, and it's just always weird when people do that. They go home, and now all of a sudden they do other things. We just had a conversation. We was just here for an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was strange.
But and I'm sorry to wake. I know you got to get the kids to school. I know two got to go to school right now, so I appreciate it. But I just don't like to be called a liar. And when somebody says I got receipts, when I'm like, no, you spoke to my wife, like
what receipts? What do you mean he said he has receipts? Because,
Look,
who
I
knows?
wouldn't want to.
She like, what receipts he got? Oh shit, he probably got them messages I was sending him about Blase explaining. I don't want Envy to see that. Hold on. Tell him we got receipts too. Hold on. Tell him, hold on. Let's figure this shit out. Call me back after you get off the radio. I know I'm talking shit. No, I don't know. She seemed like she probably down, but at the same time, ain't no fucking way. She was wrong as hell for texting that nigga after the fact. Like after he helped y'all marriage or whatever the weird ass shit that y'all had going on with that situation. That they conversation should have stopped right then and there. Period. There shouldn't have been no more conversation. We ain't friends. We ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe she said I will be texting him while I'm laying next to you. That threw me all the way the fuck off right there. That threw me all the way off. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be put in a position to divulge the things that were said. But if he's
And let me say this. I ain't blaming her all the way. Tyrese, he was on some bullshit too. Envy on some bullshit because he the reason why this whole thing going on because he couldn't keep his dick in his pants. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, he a man. He getting money. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that sometime. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is when you a nigga and you getting money. Bitches gonna throw that pussy at you, and sometime you might catch it. Sometime you might not. This time he happened to catch the pussy and get caught catching the pussy. He got caught catching the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
He's calling you a liar. It didn't have
Tyrese, he on some bullshit.
to go that far. If he's calling you a liar, then that's a step that might have to be taken, because by no stretch of the imagination are you a liar. By no stretch of the imagination are you exaggerating anything.
Okay.
It was very clear, it was very inappropriate, and your reaction was very appropriate.
Well, babe, I love you, and I know you got to get this kid to school, so I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, sweetie pie.
Peace, Gail.
All right, bye, Charlotte.
And I also want to say, you know, when he said I didn't check on him, how many messages did I send you yesterday where I showed you that I checked on him numerous times?
I'm sick of y'all. And
I'm just asking.
I'm be honest with you. I'm sick of
I'm
you
just
and Tyrese.
asking. I'm just.
And I think that
Just answer
think
the
y'all will
fucking
love us.
question.
You think so?
I do. This is what I think this is all about.
At the end of the day, man, Charlemagne envy your mans. Regardless of if you and Tyrese have any type of relationship, envy is your closest friend. That's like your brother. Y'all niggas play and laugh with each other every day. Y'all make it seem like y'all that close. So just hold your mans down. Fuck that nigga, man. The nigga tried to fuck on your man's wife. Come on, man. What if he did that to you? You gonna want envy to ride with you too, right? So give him that same energy.
I think his
He's
next
not my
album,
type.
I think his next album is about both his exes. Okay, you and his ex-wife.
He's not my type.
I think Beautiful Pain has something to do with you too.
He's not my
All
type.
right, because both of y'all seem like y'all in pain about
Amy,
this
what's your type?
situation.
Um,
Definitely his type.
he's tall, dark, and a liar.
He like short, dark,
Okay.
and bald headed.
He's tall, dark, and a liar,
And
you
lying.
like-
and a bozo. I don't do bozos, tall, and dark. I like short,
Okay.
dark, bald, honest,
Truth teller.
truth teller.
Man,
Okay.
these niggas is stupid.
I'm sick of both of y'all,
and flirty.
man. So now I got
That's what I like.
That's what you like.
so now I got to deal with a whole nother week of Tyrese. Now we're gonna get more
I'm just
Tyrese Instagram
I'm-
videos and everything else because of envy. But listen, here's the thing. You know what? I don't care. I do care, but I don't care enough to have this conversation. Like, it is what it is. Nobody cares about the truth, and the lie is more entertaining. So, you know, y'all believe who
That's the
y'all
truth.
want to believe.
No, that is the
I
truth.
get it.
That's the
Listen,
truth.
you ain't got to tell me, you know, but it don't matter. And I tell you this all the time.
What?
When people don't like you, they gonna ride with anything that's against you. So the people who don't like Tyrese gonna ride with you. The people who don't like you gonna ride with Tyrese. So it don't even really matter at the end of the day.
You right.
That's really the truth. That's the reality of the situation.
But who you giving your donkey to? Since you talk about riding.
Man, this whole situation is just disproportionate, man. Cause first of all, Tyrese wrong for trying to fuck on that man's wife, and wrong for fucking another bitch, and Gia wrong for texting this nigga Tyrese after her and Envy already amended their relationship. After they already got back cool and they worked out their differences, and then she forgave him for whatever bullshit he did. That should have been the end of every conversation with Tyrese right there. But she kept talking to him and fucking, now look what happened. Leading the nigga on. Cause you know, I mean, as a man, of course you probably gonna feel some type of way when a pretty woman is giving you a certain energy, even if she ain't, even if in her mind, she not giving you that energy. In your mind, you like, oh, she texting me back every time. We laughing, we joking, we know we damn near getting somewhere for real. She mad at her husband right now. She might slip me the pussy. You know what I'm saying? If I play my cards right, that's probably what Tyrese was thinking. But he was reading it wrong. You know what I'm saying? In her mind, she probably just being a friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, man, when I'm in relationships, man, I really prefer my woman to not have male friends that she be calling and texting all the time. Like, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Man, you know, hey, call it what you want, man. I prefer me to be my wife's only male friend that we gonna call and text each other. Now, if we out in public and she see people she know, then that's cool. You know, she could go up talk to people. You know, that's cool, whatever. I'm not gonna be like that, but at the same time, she don't need to be texting no nigga. She don't need to be on the phone with no other nigga. She don't need to be around no other niggas if I'm not around. Period. That's how I feel about it. But you know what I'm saying, man? I'm about to get out of here, man. D-Tot TV, man. Y'all hit the comments, man. Like, subscribe. Holla at your boy.